Welcome back. Let's move now to the northeast part of the country. And the new theatre commander of Operation Lafia Dole, Major General Ibrahim Atahiru, has formally assumed office in Maiduguri, the Borno state capital. He officially takes over from Major General Lucky Irabo, who served the theatre for 15 months. In a brief ceremony, the new commander was presented with a flag by his predecessor, alongside notes of the theatre operations. Major General Irabo is now to assume position as force commander of the multinational joint task force in N'Djamena.
Your life is at stake, my life is at stake, the life of every officer, soldier, airman, or rating is also at stake. The average Nigerian on the street, his life is also at stake. So we, as responsible citizens, must understand that we have a role to play. And so far, so good. I think that what is required of us is to sustain that momentum. And of course, also knowing that the threat is dynamic, there may be new ideas, new threats, new inputs, which will warrant our common understanding in dealing with the issues.
We will rev up operations to rejig the entire troops in the theatre. We'll make them more robust. He's done a whole lot of work here. So all we'll do is to build up on what he has done. The entire idea is to provide a decisive condition for a quick and final victory in the counter-insurgency effort.
The United Nations has sponsored 600 victims of Boko Haram violence from 3 northeast states of Adamawa, Borno and Yobe to acquire vocational skills. Now, the victims, who are mainly youth, are being trained in automobile mechanics and other skills at the Peugeot Automobile Learning Center in Kaduna State.
It's a new lease of life for these 600 youths from the northeast states of Adamawa, Borno and Yobe. This is because not too long ago, their lives hung in the balance, with the Boko Haram insurgents threatening their existence. Many of them lost parents to the attacks, leaving them without hope, while others who had a means of livelihood lost all they had. But now it appears that succor has come in the form of the United Nations Development Program, sponsoring a project that will see the beneficiaries undergo various vocational acquisition programs ranging from automobile to computer training taking place in Kaduna State. An analyst from the United Nations Conflict Prevention and Peace Building Department says the organization cannot fold its arms regarding the needs of the internally displaced.
When the issue of insurgency occurs in the northern Nigeria, the UNDP felt that we need to address the root causes of insurgency, which is unemployment, which is cultural values, and we're moving.
The government representatives from the affected states are delighted with the opportunities the program will provide for the youths.
The state government, in conjunction with the UNDP, we went through the local governments affected and selected the candidates, the boys and girls that have been affected, who are interested to go through the training. And we screen them for the training. They have been converted, they are undergoing the training now.
You know, one of the root causes of Boko Haram is that of poverty. They lack employment. UNDP is doing a very good job in ensuring that our internally displaced persons are being trained.
The optimism is shared by this beneficiary, who is happy to find something to erase the pains of the past.
Words cannot be expressed how much we, the trainees, appreciate you for giving us the opportunity to learn new trades.
Programs like this will be very useful for the future of the region, because when peace is finally restored, these beneficiaries and many others will ultimately develop not just themselves, but assist in the building of a more stable society.
And that brings us to the end of the program. Many thanks for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun.